Planarcadia is a mess. And I'm not just talking about their excessive use of neons, but instead it's their over-reliance on Wishpower and how that will eventually lead to its downfall. Now, of course, they do need Wishpower to survive, but unfortunately, the systems that they use to keep Wishpower generating seems to be a bit fragile. As a refresher, Wishpower is derived from the wishes of people, the attention they get, and the belief in things that don't exist. It's the fuel that this planet runs on. But what happens if the systems that fuel this Wishpower starts to collapse? Let's first talk about the Thunder Coils. They are dragon-like beings that power the cities and maintain the radio waves. They are the sustainers of people's way of life. But even as mighty as they may look, there are some limits. There is only so much that a core of an Imagine can take, and the Thunder Coils are straining past them just to keep these cities alive. Not only that, Thunder Coils cannot be made anymore. In fact, large ancient beings like them take a lot more imagination than the current Planarcadia has. They're a finite resource that, once gone, could spell the doom for Planarcadia's current way of life. If anyone is aware of how fragile their ecosystem is, it would probably be those who control the airwaves. Those who know that the way Wishpower is produced now could easily be interrupted. Besides the IPC, there is one other name that comes to mind. Fulwish is one of the few survivors of the incident that happened 15 years ago. And she suffered massive trauma from the event that makes her unable to express negative emotions. But at this point, does she even want to? I would say that she might even see negative emotions as a threat to the planet's safety, especially after what happened with the Herald of Death. She's built a cult-like following with the Research Society of Happy Smiles around the idea that pure joy is the only safe way for people to live. But this joy is artificial, especially since some of the people in this society have taken what they call a happiness surgery that basically lobotomizes them and makes them only able to feel happiness. During the 4.1 livestream event, we learned that she's using the fear people have for the second coming of the Herald of Death to drive people to her society. I think that she might be trying to harvest Wishpower, though I'm not sure if she's trying to do it for a good reason or if there's something more sinister going on behind the scenes. But there is one thing for certain. After the Bloodstained Games of 15 years ago, the IPC and Fulwish have essentially locked down the planet's emotional range. They've kind of turned Wishpower into a dopamine hit, where attention is the numbers on a screen, the high of someone giving your comment or your video a like, or a broadcast notification from your favorite idol. In essence, it's kind of an artificial happiness, not real happiness, not real elation. In my opinion, and from what I've observed around Planarcadia, true elation isn't just the smiley face. It's the happy mask and the sad mask and every mask in between. By forcing everyone to only feel happy, they've effectively diluted their fuel source. Imagination is drying up because you can't have a wish without a desire, and you can't have a desire without the bad emotions to contrast it. I wonder now if the reason why the Phantasm games are starting early is because they need the surge of Wishpower. Much like when Graphia revived the ancient games during a past crisis, the current games feels like an attempt to jumpstart a world that has already forgotten how to actually feel. At the end of the day, Planarcadia is running on fumes. Whether or not this collapse is triggered by Fulwish, the burnout of the Thunder Coils, or the appearance of the Herald of Death is yet to be seen. But the world is heading towards a system failure, and it is only a matter of time before something breaks. And that is the end of my little theory video. I don't usually make theory videos because I'm not really good at them, but I got this into my head and I really wanted to get this out before 4.1 landed, and it's happening tomorrow. At least hopefully it's happening tomorrow and I don't finish editing this after. All of this is probably going to get debunked in the next couple of hours, but I wanted to put out my thoughts just in case, and hopefully there is some merit into it. As per usual, do the likes and the subscribes, and come and visit me on Twitch if you like lore or if you just like shipping. For now, that is all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!